We have already found the probability of simple events, that's one event happening. And remember, probability is to find success over total, success divided by total. New vocabulary here are compound events. Compound events are when you have more than one event happening. Independent events are when those events do not affect each other. So what do we do if we have two independent events? So a key concept is that we're going to multiply the probability of each, such as 1/4 times 1/5 would equal 1/20. In this example, we have two number cubes that are rolled. What is the probability that both numbers are less than 3? And our number cube, that is a 6-sided number cube. First, we look at the two cubes separately. The numbers less than 3 are 1 and 2. That would be 2 out of 6, which is 1/3. And for the second roll to also be less than 3, it would be another 2 out of 6, or 1/3. And again, remember the key concept for two independent events would be to multiply their probabilities. 1/3 times 1/3 is 1/9. We can also give probability as a decimal, and we would take 1 divided by 9, which is 0.1 with the 1 repeating. That would be about 0.1, or I should say 0.11, which is about 11%. What if you have two number cubes that are rolled, and you're going to find the probability that both numbers are going to be less than 4? Pause the video and find this. On a 6-sided number cube, the numbers 1, 2, and 3 are less than 4. That would be 3 out of 6. And we're going to get two number cubes being rolled. For both of them to be less than 4, we would have 3 out of 6 times 3 out of 6. Both of those can simplify to 1/2. When multiplied, we get 1/4. 1/4 as a decimal, like 4 quarters in a dollar, is 25 hundredths, which is 25%. In this one, we have two separate spinners. Notice that they're different. One of them has 5 numbers and the other has 6. What's the probability that both spinners are going to show an odd number? Keep in mind that these are independent events because each spin does not affect the outcome of the next spin. Pause the video and find the probability. On the first spinner, there are 3 odd numbers out of 5 total numbers. On the second spinner, there are 3 odds out of 6 numbers. So we multiply those two separate probabilities, and remember, you can simplify before multiplying any numerator with any denominator. Multiply your numerators straight across and your denominators across to get 3/10. 3/10 can also be written as a decimal 3/10, and that is also 30%. Okay, so now let's say we have a 6-sided number cube and a coin. What's the probability of rolling a multiple of 1 on the number cube and then flipping a heads on the coin? Pause the video. So the word multiple means it's like your times tables for ones. All numbers are multiples of 1. So we would have 6 out of 6. And then on the coin, to get a heads, it would be 1 head out of 2 sides, 1/2. Multiply both probabilities. Remember, you can simplify first, any numerator with any denominator, and we get 1/2, which is 5/10, or 50%. In this one, we have a 12-sided number cube and a coin. What's the probability we're going to get a factor of 10 on the number cube and then a tails on the coin? Remember the word factor. Those are the numbers that are multiplied to create the 10. So 1 times 10 is 10, and 2 times 5 is 10. Those are the factors of 10. Pause the video and find the probability. Since the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10, we have 4 successes out of 12 total numbers. And we multiply that times the tails probability, which is 1/2. Remember, you can simplify any numerator with any denominator. Multiply across, and we get 1/6. 1/6 as a decimal is 0.16 with the 6 repeating. Rounded to the hundredths place value is 17 hundredths, or 17%. Here we have a bag of marbles. There's 4 red marbles, 3 green marbles, and 8 blue marbles. After you draw one marble, you replace it, and then you draw again. What's the probability of first drawing a red marble, replacing it, and then drawing a green marble? Pause the video. Well, since there are 2 red marbles in the bag, out of 10 total marbles, that would be 2 out of 10. For the green marbles, we have 3 green out of 10 total. That would be 3 out of 10. Multiply those two probabilities. Remember, you can simplify first. And you would get 3/50ths. 3/50ths, 3 divided by 50, would be 6 hundredths, which is 6%. Remember, you can rewind these videos whenever you need to hear something again, and you may want to keep this open in case you need to rewatch part of it.